Hello and welcome to my Lada Niva mascot creation for Escape from Tarkov. So what I've gone and done is I've bought a 1995 Lada Niva, which is actually quite rare and difficult to buy in Australia. It took me around, I don't know, it took me a long while, about 6 months. Anyway, I need to look the part for this, so we need to do that. Let's go. And there we go. So now we are ready to do our Lada Niva mascot build for Escape from Tarkov. Now I know what you're thinking, why a Lada Niva? And I was thinking, what better way than getting a Russian car and then making it look as Russian as possible with Tarkov themes. So there's a fair bit to go through and let's crack straight into it. All right, so let's start with the inside of the car. So first up, it's got a lot of work to do on the inside. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of how it is right now, and we need to make it as Russian as possible. So what we need to do is pimp it out. We're gonna get the whole roof relined. It's gonna need a massive stereo. I'm gonna get the biggest sub I can possibly fit in the back. Right, there's a back seat in here currently. That's getting taken out. And then there'll be just all sound system in the back because we need to have the Gopnik Russian hard bass going non-stop. Also, what else we need to do in here? The dash. I wanna have the whole dash redone nice and looking sweet. And then obviously we need to have something hanging from our rear windscreen mirror thingy-majiggy, this thing up here. Need something hanging from that just to show what we're passionate about. So maybe we'll have to get some little killer figurine or something. Also, the seats. We're gonna have to try and find seat covers too. We can't just have these clean Russian leather seats like this. We need to get some wool in here, or maybe get some Adidas stripes, car seat covers or something. It needs to be as Adidas as possible. All right, now for the outside of the car. I want to do that again because I was a little bit. All right, now for the outside of the car. Paint job. This is not the right colors. It needs to be black and white. So first up, we're gonna have 3 stripes straight down the guts. Perfectly in line with these little vents here. So that will go straight down the guts, the 3 Adidas stripes. Rigid edge right there. Now, suspension. We need to be able to lower this, don't we? So yeah, I'm gonna try and hit up someone to try and get airbag suspension or hydraulics or a mixture of both. Whatever we need to do to make this thing be able to go dumped right on its tits and then straight back up as high as we can go. All right, so suspension sorted. Fuck, what else? One other thing I want to do is the brakes on this do not work. It's like you put your foot on the brake, it thinks about stopping, and then it doesn't stop. So we need to figure out a way to make this car stop, because Russian engineering for some reason doesn't like to stop. Disc on the front, drums on the back, and so I want to change that up and probably put disc on the back as well, or I definitely want to get it looked over because I'm not happy with that. All right, next up, the roof and the windscreen. Now this is a Tarkov mascot. This is not just a Russian pimp mobile to get all the ladies. We need to have it as a Tarkov mascot. And what better way than turning this Lada into a killer? So it has to be the Kalada. So first up, roof racks. They're gonna get taken off completely. Not happy with them. We're gonna move these up nice and close. I'm gonna do some weird engineering welding thingy-majiggy. And I'm gonna have a metal plate, obviously locked away when we're driving normally, but when we pull up and we're ready for battle, it's gonna come down in the front, just like a killer mask. And it'll be the same with the Adidas stripes, and it'll wrap around to the side, probably lock into here as well, and it's gonna be awesome. It's actually the most exciting thing about this whole build. I'm actually really excited to try and figure out how I'm gonna do this. And so it looks like an absolute tank, but also it's gonna be practical so we can still drive when it's in the locked up position. It will lock it down and still be able to move around, but obviously on private property in a safe and responsible manner, not on public roads. There we go, we're not gonna get sued. Lastly, where the car is situated right now is exactly where I'm gonna be building my workshop, where will be my streaming studio and also my mechanical workshop where I'm gonna be doing the builds like this car. However, this car itself, I just do not have the time and I don't have the workspace to actually do all the modifications myself. So I'm gonna be outsourcing a fair bit of it. However, I will do the killer face shield myself and I'll make sure that's all done myself and I'll have plenty of videos for that. As well as that, if you guys want to keep up to date with all these videos with the Kalada and what's going to happen with the event I'm taking this to, then make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for that. And I'll make sure this is in a playlist with all the Kalada videos. If you haven't already, make sure you like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I'm excited to see what you guys think about all this. And lastly, guys, I'll see you next time. Getting good at those claps, hey? That was all right. We can improve. Fuck, I'm good at them. Fuck, I'm good at them. Fuck, I'm good at them.